You're stepping over a line. Don't say what other people. This is a conversation that I'm having with, okay? Just put your manners back in.
Reporters are supposed to ask questions. They're not supposed to corner the person they came to interview.
You are not the one to interview a person who does humor. Sorry.
These celebrities made absolutely sure they remembered that.
I don't know if there's I don't know if there's a man alive who's not in love with you in some way.
You're so silly.
Matthew McConaughey was speaking warmly about his close friend Novak Djokovic on The View.
Should there?
Look at that. He's first friends with my wife. Camilla right there. Look at her. Yeah, look how happy she is.
When Joy Behar cut him off mid-sentence to call Djokovic an anti-vaxxer.
An anti-vaxxer?
I believe so, yeah.
Then Joy Behar followed up by asking Matthew McConaughey how he thought he could win Texas being anti-gun.
Do I think I could get elected in Texas being anti-gun? One thing about if me in politics is to give you a direct statement right there is playing a game that I'm not interested in playing.
Okay.
To give you a direct statement right there.
An interviewer named Peter asked Tom Cruise if Nicole Kidman had been the love of his life, weeks after their public divorce. Tom Cruise said, "You're stepping over a line now. You know you are." Then Tom Cruise looked him dead in the eye and said, "Just put your manners back in."
And do you have a relationship where you talk, it's a parenting relationship, and talk professionally about each other's work?
Listen, here's the thing, Peter.
Yeah.
You're stepping over a line now. You're stepping over a line. You know you are.
I suppose they're questions though, that people want to know.
Peter, you want to know. Take responsibility for what you want to know. Don't say what other people. This is a conversation that I'm having with you right now.
You're right.
Okay, so I'm just telling you right now, okay? Just put your manners back in.
David Letterman blindsided Lindsay Lohan on his show with a series of cruel rehab questions she had not been warned about in the pre-interview.
Aren't you supposed to be in rehab now?
Do you not watch anything that goes on?
I do.
Tabloid now?
Now here's what
May 2nd.
I was under the May 2nd.
Lindsay Lohan kept trying to redirect to her movie. Letterman kept asking when she was checking in. Her voice started shaking. Lindsay Lohan finally told him,
Yes.
And how long will you be in rehab?
3 months.
How many times have you been in rehab?
Several.
And how will this time be different? What are they rehabbing, first of all? What is on their list? What are they going to work on when you walk through the door?
We didn't discuss this in the pre-interview.
No.
Russell Brand appeared on MSNBC's Morning Joe, and the hosts opened by admitting they had no idea who he was.
Comedian, movie star, author, and host of the show Brand X, Russell Brand. This summer, he's embarking on his first ever worldwide comedy tour, The Messiah Complex. Katty Kay and Brian Shackman are here as well, and he already told Brian that he might want to disrobe. I'm just saying.
I just thought maybe I could loosen up a little, show a little more chest hair, and he said maybe I should do a little more.
I only think Russell can do that. You look fantastic.
Yeah. That is a very kind compliment. You also look beautiful. Brian, you are free to wear whatever you want. This is one of your freedoms that is afforded to you.
Then they started mocking his accent.
Funny, the accent, when I see him in person, it's totally fine. Forgetting Sarah Marshall or the TV show, it's fine. But on satellite radio in the car, I can't understand a single joke you say.
You can't understand it.
Can you understand me?
Yes, but I'm telling when I'm driving in the car and everyone's laughing in the audience of the radio, I'm like, I have no idea what he's saying.
It's best you focus on your driving, Brian. You're a man, you don't want to be distracted by humour. You might crash into a pedestrian.
Okay. So it's a good...
Then they began talking about Russell Brand in third person, as if he wasn't sitting right there.
Heading. Okay, I'm all right.
Yeah. You shouldn't say he when a person is present. You should refer to the person by their name. That's basic good manners.
That is where Willie is heading.
Who is Willie?
I don't know what's wrong with you. I understand everything he said.
No, it's because you're looking at him. When you don't see him and you don't see the lips.
I understand the whole thing.
Stop saying he. I'm present. Russell. What's wrong with your manners?
Russell Brand said,
Okay, we're ready. My work is done here.
Joan Rivers was on CNN promoting her book when a reporter accused her of being mean and started pushing her on fur and animal rights.
You have some shock value to you. I mean, on the cover of your book, you're wearing a fur, and you knew that there would probably be animal rights.
Joan Rivers cut her off. Are you wearing leather shoes? Shut up. I'm talking.
This whole interview is becoming a defensive interview.
No!
Are you wearing leather shoes?
Yes!
Shut up.
I'm talking.
Then Joan Rivers walked off and said, "You are not the one to interview a person who does humor."
I'm going. I really am going because all you have done is negative.
No!
All you have done is negative. I haven't heard negative. I make people laugh for 50 years. I am put on earth to make people laugh. My book is funny. I wear fur that was killed 15 years years ago. I work for animal rights. Stop it with, and you do this, and you're mean, and you're that. You are not the one to interview a person who does humor. Sorry.
Larry King interviewed Jerry Seinfeld and casually suggested that Seinfeld had been canceled from his show, the #1 show on television. Seinfeld said,
Is this still CNN?
Don't most shows go down a little?
Most people do also. But, yeah, no, I went off the air. I was the #1 show on television, Larry. Do you know who I am?
Years later, a CBC interviewer tried to inject a race controversy into Jerry Seinfeld's comedians in cars getting coffee. Seinfeld said,
I guess what I'm getting at, is this a way for you to test the waters and the appetite for something bigger down the line?
God, no.
Nothing bigger down the line?
No testing of waters.
You don't like water testing?
No, I don't test water.
Okay.
I know people would want a reunion show. That's what I want.
On the Flagrant podcast, the hosts compared Shane Gillis to a TikToker with Down syndrome, not knowing Shane Gillis has close relatives with Down syndrome. Shane Gillis quietly said,
It's a Sue. It's a...
Nah, you look great, dog. Congrats.
I don't think that's funny.
The hosts then doubled down and showed another clip of someone with Down syndrome dancing. Shane Gillis snapped,
These guys are awesome.
Yeah.
They're having fun.
Yeah.
For you guys to sit here and be like,
wait a minute.
Let's bring it up and mock them. That's fucked up, dude. That's
we're mocking
dude.
you? We're mocking
by using them as an insult.
On the Joker press tour, Joaquin Phoenix was asked to talk through his preparation and research for the role one more time. Joaquin Phoenix replied,
But I feel like I already answered this question 6 months ago.
Hey, Joaquin.
But thanks for still asking.
Then Joaquin Phoenix added sarcastically, "Thank you so much for asking that question. My publicist is telling me I just need to go home."
My publicist is telling me I just need to go home. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much.
Christian Gurumurthy asked Quentin Tarantino if there was a link between movie violence and real-world violence. Tarantino said,
I'm going to tell you why I'm so sure. Do not ask me a question like that. I'm not biting. I refuse your question. Why? Because I refuse your question. I'm not your slave and you're not my master. You can't make me dance to your tune. I'm not a monkey.
I can't make you answer anything. I'm asking you interesting questions.
And I'm saying I refuse.
A reporter asked Quentin Tarantino why he hadn't given Margot Robbie more lines in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Tarantino said,
"Well, I just reject your hypotheses."
Then a reporter named Jan accused Quentin Tarantino of teaching kids to be violent in Kill Bill and asked why he needed so much graphic violence. Tarantino said,
"Because it's so much fun, Chan. Get it?"
A reporter asked Kanye West if he was afraid of losing his audience for saying exactly what he thinks. Kanye West said,
"I told you I'm only afraid of God. I'm only afraid of my daddy, God. I done been 15 years. I'm telling you, God is showing that you can have your own thoughts, bro. I've been canceled before there was cancel culture. Who told you that my career would be over? The same people that are telling you that you can't have a right to say who you will vote for, those people will be soon to take Jesus out to school. Those people will be soon to remove Jesus, period, from America, which is the Bible Belt. Those people will be soon." Man, come on, man. I ain't finna go Alex Jones level on y'all, man. Come on, man. What y'all, like...
Jonah Hill has spent years dealing with weight-related insults in interviews. One reporter opened with, "Do you think it's important to be unattractive to be funny?"
I don't think it has to do with like anything besides just being funny and like being yourself, you know? Like,
Denzel is 5'2" and he weighs 110 pounds. He's in incredible shape. He's like amateur bodybuilder.
How heavy were you in Evan Almighty?
I just don't think it's like I don't think it has anything to do with like what.
What will you do when your career's over? In a couple of months.
Work.
What the fuck, man? You know, are you deliberately trying to do this to like get a rise out? Is this English dry wit, or are you just a fucking asshole? I don't understand. Can you just ask a normal question?
Another interviewer told Jonah Hill, "You smell good," which is surprising. Jonah Hill said, "I'm going to really work hard not to take that as a shot."
I'm gonna really work hard to not take that as a shot. You know what I mean? Like, because I think you would smell nice.
On the Creed 3 press tour, Michael B. Jordan recognized a reporter sitting in front of him, a former classmate from his old middle school in Newark. Michael B. Jordan said,
Okay.
when the reporter denied it, Michael B. Jordan added,
No, you did not hear me say I said we used to make fun of the name.
When co-star Jonathan Majors arrived, the same reporter immediately got uncomfortable, asking,
Isn't this the sexiest man show off right here? Who's the sexiest man? Because now who's the sexiest man?
But nothing tops what Megan Fox did to a male reporter at the red carpet. A reporter in a checkered shirt walked up to Megan Fox and opened the interview by saying,
I don't know if there's I don't know if there's a man alive who's not in love with you in some way.
You're so silly.
You know what am I really?
You're a silly
No,
man.
I'm not silly at all.
You're a silly man in a checkered shirt.
I am not.
Megan Fox would later openly speak about the years of objectification she faced in Hollywood. This moment was one of many that aged badly.
Just turned 15 and I was an extra in Bad Boys 2.
Really?
And yeah, they were shooting this club scene and they brought me in and I was wearing a Stars and Stripes bikini and a red cowboy hat and like 6-inch heels. And he approved it and they said, you know, Michael, she's 15, so you can't sit her at the bar and she can't have a drink in her hand. So his solution to that problem was to then have me dancing underneath a waterfall getting soaking wet. And that's
perfectly wholesome.
At 15, I was in 10th grade. So that's sort of a microcosm of how Bay's mind.
Some reporters ask questions to inform their audience.
You know, it's unfortunate that it would change public opinion. That, of course, hurts my feelings. I don't ever want people to think I'm difficult to work with or that I'm a bitch because I try to go out of my way.
And some ask to corner the celebrity. The smart ones figure out which is which before the cameras even roll.